What's up, Mastodon family? Welcome back. Episode 14, week 13. I'm John Diedrich. I'm here with
Joaquin Jones.
this week. Well, first of all, let's talk about the Don. this is you know what? Brody's is bad. I'm going to be honest with you. Talk me through how you feel about your drawing.
I think it's a decent drawing. It can't be the worst one. I think Brody's was definitely a lot worse.
I'm going to have to go out a 6 out of 10.
6 out.
Brody's might be worse. But you know what? You know what it is, though.
Yeah.
You know what it is. All right. So we got the drawing. The weekend recap. We played Queens. We were in North Carolina. The weather was beautiful. The volleyball was good. The vibes are great. We went 2-0. Great way to give us some steam going into this weekend. Final weekend, home weekend. Talk me through Queens. The first night, we beat them, and then the second night we got the B squad going in. Talk me through it a little bit.
So Queens is a really nice place. We flew out Wednesday. We played them Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday we rolled out the whole starting lineup. It was a good game. We passed really well. We were in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second night we were able to get the whole bench squad in. So
yeah,
I think everyone played really well. It's still a top D1 team,
mm-hmm.
and we hit well, we passed well, served well.
Yeah. Talk me through. You got the go. You got to run the show. Talk me through your first full collegiate match and what you were feeling and what you felt, from the guys and all of that.
Yeah, I was super excited. I haven't really played too much all year. I was excited when I got my shot.
Mm-hmm.
So were all my teammates because a lot of them were on the bench too.
Yeah.
I think we weren't nervous. We just we're happy to be out there and we had a good time. And that showed how we played.
Yeah, I mean the energy was there for sure. I don't think nerves were coming into play because I mean for at first in my head I'm like, oh man, I wonder how nervous these guys are. But you guys delivered. We won in 4, and I think it was really cool to watch you guys all go out there and play. Tell me how what was going through your mind. You were saying the guys were excited, but were you nervous at all, or was it smooth sailing?
I wasn't nervous. I just wanted to win.
Yeah,
so, yeah. I think I played hard.
Yeah, man, that's pretty fun, especially playing. Away has got to be a little bit different because it's not your home gym. It's not what you're used to.
The lighting's different. It's a really tall gym.
Yeah, it is a tall gym. Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool to see you guys go out there and have fun and talk to me. What kind of feedback did you get from the bench? I mean, our guys went nuts, made sure that they were going nuts all match.
I think the bench energy was crazy. It definitely helped our win, helped our team energy.
Yeah.
Everyone was super positive.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and I think overall, it went smoothly. So, no complaints. I mean, it's a lot of fun. All right, so that steam, going through, getting a 2-0 2-0 weekend, going into we play Loyola and Lewis this weekend. Kind of talk to me how these last 2 practices have been and how you feel going in this weekend.
I'm feeling good. The team's definitely ready. We beat Loyola in Chicago, so now it's time to beat them at home.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 practices have been super high energy. The team's been working hard, ready to play a good team.
Yeah,
get another upset.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean Lewis and Loyola. Well, we play Loyola first, and then Lewis. They're ready to go. They're top team. Yeah. So we're going to be excited for them to come to our house and senior weekend for our one guy Haven. Shout out to Haven. 1-1, the only one. It's kind of crazy, but okay. So you're a freshman. It's a lot of learning curves, a lot of unique opportunities. How you feel you've been so far this year, and how you've been feeling just overall with the team and the guys and all that.
I think college volleyball is definitely a lot different from high school club. It's a crazy amount of commitment. You practice every single day, lifts. You have to balance that with school, traveling. So it's definitely a big step up. But having the teammates we have has made my transition a lot more smooth, and has helped me roll into this team better.
Yeah. How's the vibes with the guys? Was when you first came in, were you nervous? Were you ready? Were you what was that feeling when you're coming in your freshman year?
Yeah, I mean at the beginning, I didn't know a lot of the team, so obviously you're a little nervous. But the guys were super welcoming. I got to meet them early on. Some of them I already knew. So I knew Owen from California.
Yeah.
John P from club and stuff like that. Talked to Vincent. I knew Carlo.
So. Yeah, that's cool. I guess knowing being out from where you are and having another guy come in like that, does that help a little bit? Like, what's the
I think it
difference?
definitely does because it's hard to go on a team where you don't know anyone. So
Mhm. Yeah.
having a little head start definitely helps.
Yeah, and talk me through like what that transition was coming from California, because I'm from Florida. I'm used to the warm weather, and that transition was a little different for me. I'm coming from the South and then into cold weather. How was that transition coming from California over to Indiana?
Yeah, so we actually got lucky. Like the whole fall is pretty warm,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't experience any cold.
Mm-hmm.
But right after Thanksgiving break, it started becoming freezing.
Yeah.
So that was definitely tough. Like we go to practice at 6 a.m. It's like 4 degrees outside. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's definitely a big adjustment from
Mm-hmm.
like
Do you?
70s and 80s that we had.
Yeah, and like I think now, I mean, now it's getting nice outside, but do you enjoy the cold at all? Because I mean, I got used to it, but I don't necessarily still enjoy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but like it's something different. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so continuing kind of getting away from volleyball, you know, it's not just all about volleyball while you're here. It's, going through school, meeting new people and all that stuff. So what kind of like outside activities? What keeps your mind off of kind of maybe going crazy if these practices get long and the cold weather gets tough?
Yeah, outside of volleyball, I like exploring this new town, Fort Wayne. It's a super cool city.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, hanging out with my friends. We hang out with the women's volleyball team a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Um, I like working out in the gym when I get some free time when I
Mm-hmm.
don't have lifts and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
We also play beach volleyball and Empowered sometimes.
That's dope. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, how like talk again, like you just said, you hang out with women's volleyball a lot. I know through my college experience, like it's a smaller town, so all the athletes know each other. Is it like has that still trend been like hanging out with athletes, or have you been getting out and like meeting new people, meeting classmates, and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely met like most of the athletes, and like most of the time we're hanging out with them, but we've also met like non-athletes, like we call them NARPs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we hang out with them sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. That's cool.
show them some love.
Yeah, okay. So I think like that adjustment and coming through, coming from California and stuff like that is an adjustment. But it's cool to hear that like all the guys, even the other guys that I've talked to, like
Yeah.
how they've transitioned and all their different views is pretty cool. I think like that's mostly it for me. Is there any extra points or any advice you got for maybe some younger people wanting to get into the college life?
I think just keep working hard, put in the work, and then show it on the court.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard it you heard it here. Well, as we go into this last weekend and go into the postseason, I think it's important for everybody to stay on track. And there's the weeks get long sometimes. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's dope. All right, I think that's it for this week. Again, I'm John Diedrich,
I'm Joaquin Jones.
and hopefully we get some more dubs coming our way.
Let's go. Let's take some dubs.
And as always, go Dons.
Hold on.